back a few years ago, I had a gentleman come to my shop, and he had an interest in a couple little bike parts. Little meaningless parts that really didn't cost anything, and I had gave them to him. His name was Leonard, and I said, here, just take those, and whenever you need a bike or something bigger, just think of us. And he had said to me, your website could use some work. If you wanted any information or any help, I could tell you what you need to do to fix it and to make it better. And I said, well, honestly, I don't know how to build a website. I don't pay much attention to it. I know I have one, but I'm not really so sure, what to do to make it better. And if you were to tell me, I won't even understand the language anyway. So I said, well, why can't you help me? We'll work out a deal or something, and we'll see what we can come up with. So Leonard goes, all right. Well, he goes, let me figure this out, and I'll get back to you. So Leonard comes back in, and he shows me basically a website that he's done and the different things that the website can do. And what was really very interesting for me is the educational side of it. I had no idea what a website was really supposed to be for. I figured I'd put one up, and they'd last about 6 to 8 months, and somebody would hack one, and I have to find a new guy to come along and try to fix it up. And they never really did anything more than hours and time. And I used to think, well, a website's only supposed to have your hours and time. But Leonard explained to me there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more of the marketing side of a website. So we started out with a new website with a little more information on there, and then we grew from that. And he really pushed me to start doing videos with content about the store and videos about the different bike repairs we do and videos on things that we sold. And slowly I started to see this thing evolve. And I really began to understand the changes of the website. People would come in and say, oh, I saw this video on your site, or oh, wow, your new website's looking good. And most importantly, it was always working. Where the problems before the websites, they would come on and off because it was just a poor design. So Leonard came in one day and he showed me his computer, and he showed me all the people looking at my site from all over the world on this little program. And I couldn't believe how cool it is. People from everywhere looking at my site. And then slowly he recommended me different things, like we started a mailing list. A mailing list where we almost have 500 customers now. Every month we put out a sale. Everybody gets it in the email, a sale on pumps or a sale on helmets, and it's very exciting, and people show up with these little coupons that they downloaded. And it doesn't cost me anything. I used to spend all this money on magazines and newspaper ads and to maybe get 1 or 2 things back. This is great. I can actually see who comes in. I can actually track this, and I keep my customers loyal and keep them coming back. And then they tell friends, and they come in and say, oh, I was told to download the coupon on the site, and I'll get 10% off this bike. It's amazing. It has really worked out great for me. And I want to tell you that if you go with a guy like Leonard, he'll educate you, he'll start you small and grow you as you go along. And you'll really appreciate what a website, the marketing, the Facebook, the whole connection, the whole package can do. Because most of us have no understanding of it until you actually visually see it, and you see the customers walking in the door, and you actually get the people telling you how much they like your product.